Rise and shine, people, because the fuzz world is about to be toppled upside down on its head twice over. Today we look at the Rise and Shine from Stone Deaf. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and it's Blues Day Tuesday, where we're gonna look at the Rise and Shine. Brand new fuzz that's its own circuit. Here's what I wanna say. No one's a bigger fan than the classic fuzz circuits than me. A tone bender, a fuzz face, something from the 60s, stuff like that. I'm a sucker for this stuff. But I'm also a sucker for innovation, and really, these guys have done something wild. The Rise and Shine is a fuzz pedal with an octave that's an octave fuzz type thing, that you can turn on and off. We've seen this a million times, this isn't new. However, the way they've done it is brilliant. We've also seen other fuzz pedals and other companies do on-off for a fuzz, and then, octave on, octave off, or momentary octave. We've seen this, right? We've seen this on this channel many times. Well, okay, these guys did it in a way more different ways. They've got all of the above, everything I've mentioned. You can turn the fuzz on and off. We'll talk about the knobs later. And you can turn the octave on and off. That is one of their modes. I want to get into all of this right now, but first I want you to experience the unboxing. The unboxing of this thing in and itself is an experience. Forget the tones for a second that you just heard. The whole thing is, I can keep talking or I can show you. Let me show you. It's cool, isn't it? You feel like you're buying something extremely special. It's not that expensive, but you still feel like you're buying something very special. I like that. I like when companies put care into the box and into the experience of unboxing something. There's something to it. And even though it's bigger than the Declaration of Independence, I also really like the independence from you. Independence from you. I still really like how detailed it is. It shows you and tells you everything. Let's go over what we've got. Let me put this CVS receipt to the side and let's see what we've got. We have volume, tone, mix, which mixes in your clean signal from a fuzz. This works great for if you're using bass or if you're using this on a synth. It's great so that you can still mix in your bass or your synth or even your guitar. And fuzz, gain, tone, and volume, and mix. We know this. Modes, there are 4 modes. Voice, there's 2 voices. The voices controls the fuzz. You have a bright fuzz and you have a fat fuzz. Funny enough, that was my nickname in high school. Now, the 4 modes are, let me hold this scroll here for a second, from the 14th century. The 4 modes are orange, green, the color changes whenever you change it, right? So it's orange, green, cyan, magenta, and white. Orange is standard mode, meaning fuzz on, off, octave on, off. Green is momentary, so fuzz is on and then you can, or off, and then you can toggle in momentarily your octave. We'll display that in a second. Demo that in a second. Cyan, blue is momentary bypass. So the octave is always on and that turns it off if you press and hold. Magenta, purple is standard division mode. That's really cool. That's really, really, really cool because it gives you a sort of tremolo effect, but with octave, where it at its own little rate starts going up and down. What if you don't like that rate? Look at you, viewer. You found the flaw. Wrong. Because option white gives you your own custom division mode. You press and hold it and then you use it as a tap tempo and then it saves that tempo. So you've got a riff that goes and you can have it at that tempo, go into octave in and out. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. They've really done something very special, these guys. And and my God, it's so beautiful. It's such a cool thing. It's so nice to see innovation. Again, I love the classics, but come on. Take standard 9-volt to top it all off. You can control all of that with an expression pedal here as an expression pedal to go in and out, whatever. Or you can use an external foot switch as an expression pedal type thing in here. And then you can use that as a tap tempo. That's brilliant. That I will never do. A lot of people will, but this is anything that has an expression pedal thing is not for me because I don't really like them and stuff like that. But again, it's brilliant. Okay, let's hear this thing. You just heard it with my brand new, not really new, it's from 1976, Gibson Firebird, which has been an absolute nightmare. I bought it from Reverb. We'll talk about this later. It's every problem known to man, but it looks good, doesn't it? Now I'm just gonna go with a straight up Strat. Let's get some fuzzy old school, good fuzzy tones going. I'm gonna keep going through the Friedman twin sister. That's what I played earlier. Let's get to it. Oh! Yes, it is. I have now heard the Rise and Shine from Stone Deaf from the UK. You were right. Such lovely people, and it's so cool to see that we're starting to, I mean, a lot of people have been doing it for a while, sure, but we're starting to see these small businesses really push innovation. I mean, who would have thought like an octave tremolo type thing within a fuzz pedal that you can control the tap tempo on it and all that, packed in such a beautiful package. It's cool. It's really, really cool. And I like cool. And if you like this video, maybe press that thumbs up. You think it doesn't help. You think your thumbs up doesn't help. Huh. You think your vote doesn't help in the election this year. Should we go there? Absolutely not. Should you vote? Yes. Should you hit the like button? Absolutely. Should you subscribe? Honestly, that's up to you. I'm glad that I had you here for this past 20, 15 minutes, whatever this video is. I'm glad I had you. I'd be much gladder if I had you regularly because we show a lot of cool stuff on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Until next time. You never thought you were going to see that, did you? In the world that we live in today. This is crazy. Thank you for watching. Until next time.